to be usually full content, which means you cannot make a slides like only 3 words and a huge piece of the space there. That's one thing. Second, don't put too many words. Lots of people's slides looks like a field of 100 words there, and then you just read through it. Then everybody can read it. That's one of the reasons I don't use slides, because I'm not native born here. My native language is Chinese, it's not English. If I read off the slides, you will feel very boring because your English is much better than me. So that's something we know that is that not too many words, that's why. And in appropriate amount of the pictures is needed. Don't read through it. Okay, some people just reading like this, then doesn't even have eye contact. All those things are important. You should be using some of the terminologies or scientific concepts to explain to the audience, but also including some of the layman language. So what is a good speaker for the major? Usually we call there is a 33% of the materials, even a people without your field, you can understand. So if you talk about cornbacterial diphtheria to a public audience, even you give a scientific research, talk about cornbacterial diphtheria, people not in this area should understand 30% of what you're talking. So that's a good speaker, some of the characteristics. It's not like just focus on those terminology. It's a good combination, is always good. If there are questions, you answer questions in detail. Be specific to the questions. And do not speak over time. So we ask you to do 15 minutes, is that roughly? Do not overspeak like 30 minutes, because we only have so many times. The last one, very important. Once you have a group, you should practice. Okay, you always practice by yourself. I don't want to come here, is wasting lots of times. Another thing is that when you have the slides is ready, if this is the date you're going to present, make sure you come here a little earlier to upload. So what happened is, a couple of years, it happens all the time, is you're going through your Google email, spending like 5 minutes to find your email, then download the slides. That's very tricky. So have a flash drive. If you have a Google email, just come here to download it ahead of time. And that's very important to keep the timeline. Okay? So that's all I have. Next one, I would allow you guys to work together to have the group formed.